back to my channel, and if you are new, welcome to my channel. Today I am back with another pick a card reading for the month of March 2020. So we're going to be getting into the energy of what's coming to you, what to expect, what to prepare for, all that fun stuff. So before we get started, I just want to put a disclaimer out there that this is a general reading, so not everyone is going to resonate with a message in these piles, but if you picked on this video, odds are you have a message in these piles. So what we're going to do is we're going to close our eyes for like 30 seconds, and you're going to take deep breaths in and out, about 6. You're going to find your mindfulness, find that peace. It's going to help you trust your intuition to pick a card. So I'm going to use my singing bowl over here. We have the crown chakra. Today I'm really feeling that connection, so that's what we're going to do. And while I do this, I want you guys to close your eyes and, like I said, take a few deep breaths in and out and feel what pile you're being drawn to. So if you like crystals, we have clear quartz for pile number 1, lapis lazuli for pile number 2, and rose quartz for pile number 3. Okay, here we go. Okay, so once you've picked a pile, you can look in the description or the comments down below, and you can click on your timestamp and it'll bring you right to your pile. If you picked pile number 1 with the clear quartz, welcome. Let's get into your reading. So this is going to be about March, the whole month of March. We're going to look at the energy in the beginning, in the middle. Darn it, was my music? Fuck. Okay, let's start over. If you picked pile number 1 with clear quartz, welcome. Let's get into your reading. Woo! All right, so we're going to be looking into the energy of March. We're going to be looking into the beginning, the middle, the end, kind of what energy is going to be coming your way. So let's get started. And we have a lot of cards here, so this is going to be in depth. Okay, so to start off, we have the 5 of Swords. Okay, the Wheel of Fortune. 7 of Wands. So let's start with this. This is going to be the beginning of the month for you. So right off the bat, group number 1, I feel that you might be starting March with a little bit of a struggle. With the 5 of Swords here, this is representing kind of conflict, mental struggles. Swords is air, which is our mind, our mental challenges, our intellect. So with the 5 of Swords here, I feel that you guys might be starting off March feeling that things in your life aren't really fair. So a situation might be happening or happened already or is going to happen within these few days that you just don't think it's fair at all. And you're going to want to put your 2 cents in, and you're going to want to fight back. And what I'm seeing here is that that's going to, if you fall into this energy of fighting back, I feel like that's going to start your month off the wrong way. Okay, so like I said, this is the energy that's coming in, but we have the ability to create our own reality. So you can take this energy and work with it to change the outcome, or you can kind of just let things happen like that. So with the Wheel of Fortune in the middle here, I feel that this is kind of saying that you're going to be off balance a little bit. The timing is going to be off for you. You don't want to start March off with a conflict or with a struggle. And then with the 7 with the Seven of Wands here, Wands is fiery energy, very like about taking action. That's why I feel like you guys are really going to be wanting to put your 2 cents into a situation here, but I really just feel it's not the time to do that. It's really not. And with the Seven of Wands here, again, this is about overpowering your struggles, overcoming your conflicts. And that's what I see for you guys, is that whatever is going to come your way, just let it go, you know, breathe, know that it's not about you, you know what I'm saying? I feel that this really isn't about you. It's more of something that you want to put yourself into, and that's just not the time to do it. Yeah, you just want to really overcome that and walk past it. So let's keep going to see what else is coming through. So for the middle of March, we have 8 of Cups, 7 of Cups, okay, and the 10 of Swords. Yeah, March is going to be a little bit of a struggle, I feel, for you guys, but like I said, you can change that energy, you can embrace it. Instead of falling into the struggles and allowing your energy to be given to other people, you can change that. You can take control of your energy, because with the Cups represents emotions here, and with the 8 of Cups, you know, you're feeling unfulfilled. Like if you look at the card, there's 1 cup missing. I don't know if you guys can see it, but there's 1 cup missing from the kind of pyramid, and that's showing that he's feeling unfulfilled. He's not happy with the outcome because it's not done yet. And I feel that for you guys, group number 1, okay, so first, I feel that whatever conflict is coming up that you're going to want to be putting your energy into, it's not going to make you feel better. You know, you might think, well, you know, like, I'm passionate about my opinion about this, I want to put my 2 cents in. I don't see that that's going to bring you any type of change or fulfillment. I feel like that might be kind of a surface level outlet for you to release energy that is deeper down. So we'll get into that, but yeah, I'm seeing that the month of March, you're really going to be facing situations where you're going to have the option to put your energy into them or keep power of your own energy and kind of stay in your lane, per se. And okay, so with the 7 of Cups here, yeah, this is about fulfillment again. And I feel that if you guys, okay, hold on. Okay, yeah. So let's talk about, I don't want to keep talking about if you guys do fall into this situation. Let's talk about if you don't fall into this situation, because that's what I'm seeing here with these 2 cards, is that I see that there is a part of you that needs and wants to be fulfilled, and that might be why you are projecting your energy into other situations, because there's a part of you that is not feeling fulfilled all the way. And I feel like this is coming from choices. You have choices that need to be made, and we have 2 7s here, and that's bringing me the energy of, like, this is something spiritual. This is something within yourself, your shadow self, the part of you that doesn't see the light all the time. There's a part of you that is seeking fulfillment, and it's coming out in the wrong ways. It's coming out in arguments and negative energy, and finding situations where you can release energy instead of going within and finding where that point of unfulfillment is coming from. And again, with the Swords here, with this mental conflict, the 10 of Swords here is representing, you know, failure, per se. So not yeah, it represents failure. I'm just gonna be point blank about it. This is showing that if you put your energy into things that are a waste, per se, aka these outside conflicts, this could be gossip. I feel like for some of you, this is drama in your friends group that you're kind of getting a buzz off of, because there's a part of you that needs to be expressed, but that's not the right way to do it. And you don't want to get defeated. You don't want to let that energy take over you, because this is deeper than just surface level, you know? So putting your energy into these situations isn't going to fix the issue long term. It's just going to maybe make you feel better in the time, but in reality, it's not fulfilling you. It's not going to make any deep changes. And once you do reflect and look within and find where you're feeling emotionally unbalanced, you're going to see that struggle to kind of like mind your business and just focus on yourself is going to be easier to do. You're not going to feel that temptation because you're going to get to the root of what the issue is. So let's see what is coming for the end of March. Okay, so we have the Queen of Pentacles. Let me move these over. Okay, so we have the Queen of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups, okay, and the Death card. Yeah, group number 1, March is going to be a little bit of a struggle for you. Like I said, it's all about how you take this energy and transform it. But you guys, you have the capability and the resources inside to find this balance, to find this sturdiness within you. The Queen of Pentacles is all about embracing her power and stability and being firm to the ground and, you know, physically feeling grounded, but like I said, spiritually knowing where she stands, knowing her place, and not letting anyone else have control of her power. And I feel like so far that's really the message of March for you guys, is that you don't want to let these struggles cause failure and cause defeat to you. You want to tap into that inner strength that you have, that power to stay grounded and stay on your path and stay within your path, really, because also with the Knight of Cups here, this is representing again your emotions and being fulfilled. So like if you look at him, he's holding a cup and he's on a horse, and there's a river in the back and like a nice little waterfall, and you could perceive it that he's on his way to fill his cup. He's on his way to fulfillment. He's there, you know. A horse, instead of walking, represents, you know, you're moving, you're getting things going. And I really see that with this death energy here, this doesn't represent actual death. This represents more of like a metaphorical spiritual death, an end of a cycle. This card represents leaving the old behind you, getting rid of what does not suit you anymore and serve you anymore, and moving on to the next cycle. And I feel that that's what Spirit is trying to tell you guys, that March is going to be a struggle, okay? But struggles tend to come to us back to back when we're about to evolve, when we're about to come to a next level of either perception or understanding or emotional growth, spiritual growth, physical growth, anything that has to do with leaving the energy that you're in now and moving on to something that serves you better. Group number 1, like, for sure, do not let these struggles eat you up, okay? Because we face these struggles to get stronger, okay? So don't look at them as, oh, I'm being beaten down. Look at it as an opportunity to show that you are in control of your own energy and you are grounded and you can handle this, and you're not going to give your power away to anyone else, okay? You're on your way to fulfillment here, group number 1, and I feel that there's more to come at the end of March, especially with this death card here. Like, March is going to be about ending your old patterns and ending that old energy that has been holding you back. And that is why you're going to see so many struggles, because you are going to be faced with that temptation of falling back in your old path, or clearing that and getting literally, it's a little story, like having your strength, knowing that you have the capability to bring stability into your life, moving on to what fulfills you, and ending that old cycle, period, like ending it. So let's see what else is coming, because yeah, this is going to be a little bit of a tough month, but like I said, you have to look at it as growth, not a setback, okay? So we got here, so let's see. Okay, so for the beginning of the month, we have 5 of Swords. Again, with this sword, you have 2 5 of Swords here, guys. Group number 1, look me in the eyes, okay? Do not let these struggles overcome you. This is See, I was pulled to use, actually I used 3 tarot decks and 2 oracles here, but you have, this is why, because I feel like this energy was just so strong of 5 of swords here, okay? 5 is also about, like, battling and just, like, that heavy energy of conflict and change and just really not, well, yeah, struggling, but yeah, change, dealing with this is internal, so it's going to come off as like physical struggles, but that's why you have to look within, because it's not surface level. Like I said before, it's deep within, and that's what this 5 energy is telling you. It's spirit is really trying to tell you that this is not surface level. You need to go deep within to find the root of the problem, okay? So for the middle of March, we have 2 of Wands. Okay, 2 of Wands. Like I said before, you have 2 options here. You have 2 choices. You can either go down the path of continuing your old patterns and letting these struggles get the best of you, or you can take the path of growth and stability and fulfillment. That's what you want to do, okay? Because you do not want to let all this sword energy, all this conflict energy stop you, because there's a big change coming to you guys, group number 1. I feel that this is very spiritual. I feel that this is going to be some type of enlightenment and awakening and change of perception for you that is really going to make a difference in your life, for sure. I'm getting like major, like universal energy here. And then you just can't make this shit up. I'm telling you. So for the end of the month, we have death again. What? This is crazy, group number 1. So you have 2 5 of swords here, and you have 2 death cards. This just backs up what I said. Let me take a breath, sorry. You are going to be facing struggles this month because you have such a massive change coming to you. And that's the thing that I've noticed, not only in my life, but just in people's lives around me and people that I talk to, is that the more struggles you face, the bigger this change is going to be and the more impactful it's going to be on your life. Because with this double death here, like, you guys are not taking this energy anymore. You are cutting this shit out of your life. You are leaving old patterns, and you have some major new beginnings coming for you. It's like, I keep going back to like just this whole change of perception for you guys that is just going to completely alter your whole reality, for sure. Like, that's really crazy. Like, spirit is really wanting you to understand that you guys need to not fall into these struggles. So every time, like, I feel like this message is coming through so strong because the universe knows that it's going to be hard this month and that it's going to be full of temptation and conflict, but they want you to see that you just have to persevere and get through it, because there's going to be a massive change for you guys. Mark my words. Okay, let's see what else is coming, because this energy is just like, woo, you got a lot coming for you. Okay, so we have the 2 of Pentacles, all about balancing out your physical life. What did I say, guys? Changing your perspective, shifting your reality, which then, you know, it's like, it's a butterfly effect. It is going to change other aspects of your life as well. Like, this is harmony and duality right here in the physical and material world that we have. And then we have Temperance, balance, again, all about getting that energy to where it needs to be on the right levels so that you're not wasting it and falling into this gossip. Or for some of you, I feel like this could be work problems or friend problems or even family drama that is almost being manifested because your energy has no place else to go, because you're not perceiving things the way that they're supposed to be perceived right now for your well-being. Ooh. Woo, okay. And then we have 7 of Pentacles and 8 of Cups. Wow, you guys are just full of this grounding energy with the 7 of Pentacles right here. Did we have a 7 of Pentacles in here? No, we had the 7 of Cups. Okay, either way, this is about fulfillment. This is about filling up every aspect of your life with the proper energy that it needs in order to continue growing. And you know, it's like planting your seeds. Okay, look, if you look, she's watering her tree. That tree, it took time to grow, and that's where I feel you guys are in the stages of, you need to plant your seeds and you need to continue putting the energy into staying consistent so that you can have this change of cycle and grow. Okay, and then again with the 8 of Cups here, look, you had 2 8 of Cups. Are you kidding me? Like, just like, seriously, like, look how big these decks are. This message was clearly meant to come out. Okay, you got 1 in 72 chances of getting the same cards, and you have 3 doubled cards up. Okay, you have the 5 of Swords, 8 of Cups, and 2 Death cards here. Group number 1, I cannot stress enough, you guys have, I feel that the end of March is going to transition you into a situation that is going to bring you so much emotional fulfillment that it's going to overflow into the other aspects of your life. And I see fulfillment in love, in work, in money, with all the earth energy that we have here. We have a lot of earth and air energy, which is physical and mental. Okay, you are bringing that balance in. When you fulfill one aspect of your mind and your life, it's going to start flowing over into the other areas, but you have to be consistent with that. You have to water your seeds. You have to continue putting the effort in order to let those seeds grow and prosper, especially with these 2 8 of Cups. Like, that's what I like to see. Like, you guys aren't going to be feeling like you're unfulfilled anymore. That last cup is going to be put in place for you guys, okay, for sure. Like, you are going to feel this shift of your energy in your life. Okay, wow. Okay, let's keep going. So I wanted to get every aspect, so I have some work cards here as well. You know, this is kind of life path cards, so we're going to see in the work area, your life path aspect, where you're supposed to be going towards, or not supposed to, but what energy is coming to you at this point in March. So we have nutrition. You conduct healing work with your culinary skills. Okay, so you guys might be cooks, you might be bakers, you might be wanting to get into that stuff. It could be a hobby, but I feel for some of you with all these signs and messages from Spirit of needing to redirect your energy, I really feel that you guys need to find a creative outlet in order to continue pushing yourself, because our sacral chakra is the point of our creativity, of our drive, of our motivation, and it's really, really essential for us to have creative aspects that we can just be without any type of oh, I have to do this. You know what I'm saying? Like, you need pure enjoyment in order to start and spark that energy. So I feel for some of you, this could be about cooking. Like, you could be cooks, and you could be, you know, wanting to start, or you haven't yet and you don't know why. Buy that cookbook, buy that baking book, make the first step, start planting your seeds. This could lead to something really fulfilling for you guys, especially because we have the end of a cycle. Like, not just an end of a cycle, we have almost like an end of an era for you guys. I feel like you guys are really going to be changing the energy of not just yourself, but the energy for your future generations to come, because this is just such a massive shift in perspective that, like, there's no falling back down into it. You know what I'm saying? So find your hobby. For some of you, this is cooking. Get into that. Buy that cookbook, like I said. Okay, so support. Your life purpose fully supports you. So maybe some of you haven't been doing the things that you want to do because you're scared, or you're frightened, or you think that it's not going to work out, or you're not good enough. Get rid of those thoughts and those energies, okay? Because we all have to start from someplace, and if you don't start from someplace, the journey is never going to continue or to grow or to get better. And Spirit is really reassuring you that you are being supported. You're being backed up. Like, literally, Spirit is literally so abundantly here saying, like, we support you. We want you to go through this change and this shift, especially with all these doubled cards here. Like, you are fully being supported. And then next we have yoga. Your life is enhanced by yoga, stretching, and exercising. Okay, so for For some of you, yes, you could be into yoga, but also yoga isn't just about stretching. It's about balancing your energies, and there's all different types of ways to do that. You know, there's Reiki, there's yoga, there's different types of massages, there's meditation, there's all these different types of creative outlets that will bring your energy and your chakras into balance. And I feel that for you guys, group number 1, you need to get back into physical activity. And I'm not saying that because like, oh, you need to work out. I'm saying that because physical activity does so much more than just help your body on the outside. It helps your emotional and your mental state. Like, I just started working out consistently last month, and I am so much more motivated and alert and aware and just so ready to do all the things that I want to do, okay? And I feel like you guys really need this spark of doing something you enjoy and doing something that is good for your spiritual, mental, and emotional, so that you have that energy to start putting into these changes and these shifts in perspective. Let's see what else we got, okay? Let's see what we have. The moon cards here, so this is like specific energy. Let's see what you guys have coming. Prosperity lies ahead. New moon in Taurus. What did I say, guys? Okay, so Taurus is earth element. We have a lot of earth and air right here. And with this new moon represents new starts, new beginnings, new chances to plant seeds that you want. And with this prosperity lies ahead, group number 1, Spirit is really telling you that you have something big coming towards you, and you need to get yourself prepared for it so you can handle it, so you can embrace it, and so that you can change it, like embrace it, to let it continue growing and prospering, so that you can have the type of fulfillment that your soul is seeking. Okay, so we have faith in your dreams, waxing crescent moon. Okay, yeah, so this momentum is starting. You need to have, first and foremost, you need to have faith in yourself that you can do it. That's where it starts. If you're sitting there thinking, I can't do it, there's no point, blah blah blah, like, no, that energy is not wanted, unwelcomed. Get it out of here, kick it to the curb, okay? Nothing is going to come of you continuously telling yourself that you can't. Cut that word out of your vocabulary, okay? Because what you think and visualize is exactly what you're going to manifest and bring towards you, okay? And it's essential that you start off believing that you can do it. Because if you tell yourself, oh, I can't do this, I can't do it, and you still try to do it, it's not going to be as fulfilling or successful as it would if you're coming to it with the energy of, I got this, I'm embracing this, I will put my all into it no matter what the outcome is. That's the energy that you guys need to have, group number 1. Fight. Do not let these negative thoughts, like, this is all coming through as almost like a battle between like anxiety and yourself. You know, don't let those thoughts of, oh, I'm scared, I can't do it, you know, like, it's easier to just stay in this little bubble that I have. Nothing comes from being stagnant. You need to be uncomfortable in order for things to change, because that means that you're stepping out of your normal bubble. Okay, and then we have I swear, step out of your comfort zone, North Node. Okay, what did I just say? I'm sorry. Sometimes I just, like, I can't with this. Step out of your comfort zone. North Node is all about our present life and the energy that is going to, okay, I'm sorry. So the North Node is all about the energy in this lifetime that is going to be constantly there, almost like the pattern, like the blueprint, okay? So for you guys, I feel that stepping out of your comfort zone and doing things that don't feel comfortable is going to be a theme in your life. So you guys probably are already aware of this. Your whole life, you're probably the one who was shy, the one who didn't always speak up, or you know, I feel like you guys are the ones who, if you went to a restaurant and you ordered food and they brought you out the wrong meal, you wouldn't say anything and you would just eat it. Okay, you need to step out of your comfort zone. You need to start standing up for what you know you want, and stop letting that shyness and that fear control you, because it's keeping you stuck in situations that you should not be in. Okay, you are meant to be vibing higher than that stuff, and that's only going to happen if you step out of your current and allow openness for new things to come in. Okay, let's get into this. Universe, what did I say? Okay, this card right here, this card, whenever I pull this card, this has been consistent with enlightenment and literally what I've been saying this whole time, change in perspective. Like, you are going to be looking within and finding that you are the source of your own happiness. You are the source and the creator of your own reality. Okay, yes, we have blueprints and energy that stays with us, but when you start working within those energies, you are going to be fulfilled. You are going to be happy. You are going to be aligned with the frequency of the universe, of earth, of everything that brings you love and light. Okay, and this is just confirming that this change that is coming at after the end of March is going to bring you to such a new level that there's no way that you will ever go back into these bad patterns. But it's going to take you taking that first step to get there, okay? It's not just going to come to you. You need to meet it halfway. You need to work with that energy. Okay, next we have prosperity begins and wisdom. Right here. Wisdom. This card is all about, I feel like this is just one giant message of, hey, you need to, okay, so let me start over. So with the wisdom in the universe here, the greatest type of knowledge and answers that we can get to our questions will only come from ourselves, because we are connected to not only everyone, but we are connected to the universal energy. Okay, we are in the universe. We are here on Earth, rotating in the galaxy as creations of the stars. Okay, we are broken down into material beings, but we are the stars. Okay, we are part of that, and the only way to really know what you want and what to follow is by going within and seeking your own wisdom. Okay, like, you're not going to find answers by googling things or reading articles. Like, yes, those things can help you and aid you, but I promise, if you stay consistent with meditation or being creative or cooking or doing something that sparks your vibe and your frequency and your light, you are going to realize that answers to questions that you've been struggling to find are just going to come into your head, like someone just like sent you an email in there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I promise you that, like, you're going to start seeing that you really do have the own answers to your questions. And then with this prosperity begins, this is about planting the seeds now and nurturing them like we have here, in order for fruition to come to you, in order for, you know, like this tree, it has oranges literally flinging at you. Like, this is representing abundance. This is representing that stability of being rooted, being cared for, and change coming from that. Okay, it started out as a seed. Okay, and that's where you guys are right now. You're planting your seed. Now you need to water your seed, love your seed, take care of your seeds. And when I say seeds, I mean your intentions and your thoughts and what you want to manifest into your life. And you need to do that so that it can start growing and it can start coming into your reality, okay? When, just think of it, you know, metaphorically with me for a second. When you plant this seed of this orange tree, okay, you see the seed. You're not like, oh, there's oranges inside of there. You know what I'm saying? Like, yes, this seed will produce oranges, but it's not just gonna jump there. It needs to be planted, it needs to be watered, it needs to be fed, it needs to be shown affection and care. And again, this is what the Queen of Pentacles is about. Being steady, being assertive enough with yourself that you can bring yourself abundance, okay? You can plant your own seeds and bring stability to your own life. And that's what this is about. Group number one, you need to do this for yourself. And once you do that, you keep working towards it, you're going to reap the rewards of that, like, for sure. Wow. Okay, that was intense, group number 1. But I hope you enjoyed that reading. So just to sum it all up again, pretty much for the beginning, middle, and end of March, you guys are going to be coming up, you're going to be probably walking into situations of conflict. Don't have that mindset of, oh, why do I keep attracting this stuff? Have this mindset of, hey, this is a test and this is an obstacle that I need to get over in order to get to the next level. So when you are faced with these struggles and these conflicts, instead of diving into them, take a step back, change your perspective, and say, hey, I might want to put my 2 cents in, I might want to involve myself, but is this what I need? Is this going to bring me to the next level? Is this going to advance me? Is this helping what I want to come to me, you know? Really stay focused on that. And I know it's going to be hard, but just keep remembering that these little taboo things are not going to fulfill you. And by the time you get to, you know, the last 2 weeks of March, you're going to start seeing that transition. You're going to look back to the beginning of the month and you're going to say, hey, I'm not surrounded by struggles anymore. I'm on my way to this amazing energy of fulfillment. You're going to feel the difference, but you just need to keep passing those obstacles and climbing those mountains to get there, group number 1. Woo! Okay. Okay, so let's do some affirmation cards. But that was good. And like, ooh, I want to follow up so bad with this new change and this new beginning that's coming to you, but Spirit is really just telling me, like, no, you need to prove that you can get there before you can see what is coming to you, because that is all going to depend solely on how you work with this energy. If you fall into this energy of conflict, this massive change that's coming is going to be negative. It's going to reflect the energy that you are giving out. That's why you need to transform your energy, okay? I'm feeling to tell some of you to like look into The Alchemist, okay? Like look into changing your energy in those sorts of ways, because if you keep that energy, that's all you're gonna get. And this change is going to be so big and so massive for you. You don't want it to propel you into the negative, into the negative patterns. You want it to propel you into that abundance that you have, and that wisdom and that fulfillment and that like being fulfilled in every cup of your life, which is, I'm trying to get this card up here. But yeah, so you are in control of how you let this energy change your life, group number 1, okay? And Spirit is really rooting for you to change it the right way. So let's see what affirmations we have for you. Ooh. So we have, I am the goddess. Okay, this is all about embracing your feminine energy, embracing that energy of balance and being the master of your own energy, okay? Next, we have, I am dancing my own dance, stepping out of your comfort zone, okay? Going your own way, going your own path, making changes so that you can have the life that you want to have. Okay, and then last we have, I am trusting my inner guidance, your intuition, guys. Trust your heart, trust your gut, okay? Your heart knows what it wants. You just need to tap in there and see it so that you can now focus on it and manifest it. Okay, so that's all I have for you guys, group number 1. I hope you really enjoyed this reading. And you guys, this reading had me shook, okay? So definitely comment down below. My Instagram will be in the description, so go over and follow me there so we can talk about this, because I am so down to continue helping you guys, because I am really rooting for you. I don't want these struggles to overcome you, and you guys totally have the 110% the ability to overcome this. It's just gonna be a struggle, you know what I'm saying? So please, like, reach out to me, let's talk, let's do more readings, you know, let's have one-on-one conversations. Let me help you, okay? So that's all I have for you guys. Like I said, I hope you enjoyed this reading, and I'll see you next time. Bye. If you pick pile number 2 with Lapis Lazuli, welcome. Let's start your reading. Okay, so like I said earlier, this is going to be about the energy of what's coming to you in March. So we're going to do the beginning, the middle, and the ends. All right, so to start off, we have the Tower, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Six of Swords. Okay, so let's start with the beginning of the month, group number 2. With the Tower card here, you know, I'm just gonna keep it simple. This is all about like mass chaos, destruction, but don't freak out yet, okay? We are the creators of our own reality, okay? What we see that's coming that is bad can always be shifted and changed into good. So with this Tower card here, I feel that most of you are going to be going through a situation in the beginning of the month that is really going to kind of have your whole world coming down, okay? Like I said, don't freak out yet, okay? Because this just means that room is being made in your life, okay? There are things that are going to be falling apart and coming to an end for a reason, okay? And with the Ace of Pentacles here, Pentacles represents earth, the earth element and our material possessions and our physical world. So it's good that you have the Ace of Pentacles after this Tower card, because this is representing an end and, you know, the downfall of things in your life. And then with the Ace of Pentacles here, we have the start and the beginning of prosperity, okay? We have an opportunity for new growth and new change to come in, all right? So like I said, let's take the positive out of these cards, all right? I'm definitely not one to be like, ooh, girl, your whole life is falling down. Ooh, guys, you know, like, get ready, buckle up. Like, yes, be prepared, but there's always positives to come out of these situations, okay? And like I said, with the Ace of Pentacles here, this is showing that you guys, yes, are going to have something, if not multiple areas of your life come, you know, crashing down per se. I know I'm not using the best words, but I'm keeping it real, okay? This is the reality of it. But just hold on to your hope, because you're going to have an opportunity to bring new things into your life, okay? I feel that for some of you, this could be a job coming to an end, a relationship coming to an end. I feel like for some of you, for a select few of you, this could even be unexpectedly having to leave your house, okay? And the thing with these situations is that they seem terrible at first, and they seem like, oh my gosh, our whole life is falling down. But what we don't see is that that is an area, an aspect of our life that is now wiped clean and ready for new, is ready to be filled with new things. And that's what we have, that ace here, okay? You guys are going to be having an opportunity where you can bring in something new. And then with the Six of Swords here, 6 is our mental, our intellectual part of our mind, and this is about harmony, okay? So I really feel that right off the bat, group number 2, don't let this destruction, this downfall of what's happening in your life make you feel like things are over, because things are really just beginning. I see that you guys are going to have peace and harmony, and you're going to have a situation coming to you that is going to bring you a lot more balance and harmony than what is going on now in your life. And for like I said, for some of you, this is about work. So you could be leaving your job or getting fired, to be honest. This card would be more representing getting fired or laid off. And it might seem like, oh crap, this is terrible, you know, and it might be terrible for a hot second, but you guys are going to be having a better opportunity coming your way, a better job that is going to give you more financial freedom, because Pentacles is also Earth, which is about money and finances. This opportunity for you guys who this is about work, you are going to have a better work opportunity come to you that is going to bring you more stability into your life, more harmony, more freedom to travel or to spend time with your family or to work on your craft or to go out and date. It's going to bring you this new sense of freedom. And for those of you that this is about relationship, you know, same thing. You have a new start coming for you. Okay. So for the few of you that this is about relationship, I feel that you're going to perceive this ending of a relationship as something terrible and tragic, but like, woo, Spirit is showing me that this is for your best interest. Like, I feel that you guys are probably in a relationship where deep down intuitively you know that you probably should have left but you didn't leave, and now the universe is kind of taking it into their own hands and being like, listen, you have something so much better for you. We need to get rid of this does not serve you. This relationship is not what you need, and they are going to take it upon themselves, spirit, the universe, energy source, to get rid of this situation in your life, and you are going to perceive it as a downfall and as a destruction of your love life. But you have something so much better coming your way. You have a chance to really attract and bring in what serves your highest purpose. So I see that in the beginning of the month. Oh, sorry, I need a sip of my water. I see that in the beginning of the month for you, group number 2. This is going to start off with a quick ending, okay? This isn't depicting the entire start of the month, but I feel like, the first week, the first few days is kind of going to be like, yo, I can't catch a break, everything is kind of falling apart around me. But you just have to remember that that's an opportunity for you to bring in something better and something that is aligned with your frequency. Okay. So let's see, in the middle of the month, we have the King of Wands, the Two of Cups, fulfillment, love fulfillment, like I just said. Okay, let's keep going. And we have the Four of Pentacles. Okay. So to follow up what I said about, this, for those of you that this is relating to a relationship about, you are going to have, in the middle of March, you're going to have an unexpected union coming to you, okay? And with the King of Wands here, Wands is fiery energy. This is about taking action and being intuitive. And with the King here, this is showing, control of those aspects in a good way, not a manipulating type of control, like a self-awareness. Those are better words. A self-awareness of this control. He is holding the wand in a very affirmative manner. He is controlling the fire in his life. It's not controlling him. And this is representing that this ending that is coming, whether it's relationship, work, even leaving your home, this is going to bring you the opportunity to have more control. So some of you may be in a controlling situation, okay? Maybe your job just treats you like crap, okay? Maybe your partner tells you what to do and manipulates you and just took away your sense of control over your own life. And I'm really seeing, group number 2, that you are going to be in the middle of March, you are going to find that sense of self-power again, of having control over your own energy. Don't ever let someone else have control of that. And then with this Two of Cups here, Cups, it represents emotion, and it represents our love and our creativity. And this is all about union and balance and finding that equal energy that matches with you. So it doesn't have to be relationship, okay? I feel like when people think of love, they think of either it's either relationship love or friend love, but there is so many different levels and aspects in between of love that it could be. Okay, you could have someone come into your life where it's not romantic, but you guys bring such a sense of empowerment to each other that you're best friends, you are two people who maybe I'm feeling right away for some of you, this could be a work union. This could be someone in your work life. Maybe you want to start a business, or you have been trying to start a business and it's just not working out and it's failing, okay? I feel that some of you are going to be having this work union come into your life, this person come into your life who vibes at the same frequency of you in that work realm, okay? So it doesn't have to be love. It's just someone who matches your frequency, who wants the same things in that aspect. And for relationship wise, this applies to that. You're going to be meeting someone who matches your frequency, has the same desires and wants and dreams. And if this is relating to some of you who this is about leaving your home unexpectedly, I see that this is about finding an area, like a physical different area that suits your family better, that vibes better with what your family is about and what you want, okay? I see that I feel like right now you guys might be in the city, or you might be I'm getting that Alicia Keys concrete jungle type of feeling, but I see you coming into parks and you know, a ton of restaurants and families walking around. So across the board, this is you guys walking into having that control over your own energy and power, and manifesting that union that is really going to serve you guys to the next level. And then with this Four of Pentacles here, this is about, you know, being grounded. If you look, he's standing on 2 pentacles. He's holding a pentacle over his heart, and there's one on his head. So this represents kind of being greedy, but in this sense, I feel that for you guys, this is a good type of greedy. I feel like this is almost making up for that energy that you let someone else have control of, or not even someone else, it could just be a situation, you know, just not having control of your energy. I feel that you guys are going to be coming back into the realm of like, oh my God, I can't believe I, you know, lost myself, or I gave my power away like that. Like, no, this is mine, you know. And I feel that that's good for you guys, because you don't want anyone to come in and take your pentacles right away. You know, pentacles represent earth, stability, having, you know, that groundedness. You don't want to give those things away to someone else. You don't want someone else to influence how those things come into your life. Okay, so I feel that group number 2, the month is definitely going to start off with the downfall, but that's the thing. We can't have new blessings come in unless we make room for them. And right off the bat, this is, you know, it's telling a story that you're going to be releasing, letting go, finding your sense of self again, walking into that balance, getting your authority back, and then actually attracting the frequency of what you naturally vibe at and what you want to vibe at, and realizing like, oh crap, this is how I should be living my life. You know, this is the type of abundance that I want. So let's see what is coming for the end of the month. Okay, so we have Knight of Wands, we have the Devil, and we have 8 of Pentacles. Okay, right off the bat, yeah. So this month, March is going to be, oh, and what I forgot to mention is that we're going into Pisces, okay? And Pisces is all about emotions and being intuitive. So March is going to bring a lot of struggles emotionally and a lot of hurdles that you need to get over. Embrace that energy. Tap into your intuition. Do something that helps you vibe stronger, so that you can go into this Pisces seasons not letting your emotions control you. Because with the Knight of Wands here, like I said, Wands is fiery energy, and this is representing kind of like a young male masculine energy, kind of like good luck energy, okay? Like I think of children as like little good luck charms, you know, like they're pure, they have a lot of just naturally vibrant energy, and I feel that that's representing good luck to you guys. You're going to have that fortune and that emotional fulfillment that you need, but that temptation is going to come back. Like I said, March is all about emotions and being one with your intuition. Don't let those emotions cause you to fall back into the patterns of what was not serving you, because that is going to come up. The Devil represents unbalanced masculine energy. It represents temptations. It represents putting your energy into outlets that your energy does not belong, that does not serve you. It's all about giving your energy and not receiving any back. So don't let that temptation get to you. And with the 8 of Pentacles, this is about balance. This is about working hard to keep your balance and to keep your values continuing. Because if you look, he has a whole wall of pentacles, and then he's working he's actively working on them. That's showing that just because you reach this level of harmony and empowerment and having control doesn't mean that you stop working for it. Okay, it's going to be a continuous effort. You have to continue putting the energy in there in order to continue getting those temptations away, to, you know, eventually, yes, it will become intuitive, but you know, in the month of March, you're going to have to continue to work, okay? You're going to have to actively every day put in that energy, put that frequency out into the world of what you want, what you deserve, what you know is coming to you. Don't let that escape from you, okay? Because you don't want to fall back into those patterns at all. So let's see what else we have. So for the beginning of March, we have King of Swords. Okay, so kind of having King of Swords, having control of your mental, having that power of, hey, I know that these are struggles for me, but I have control of them. They do not control me. That's what that energy is, group number 2. It's telling you that in the beginning of the month, when this situation comes up that is showing you, hey, this is all leaving your life for a reason, make sure that you're in the mindset of, I don't want this stuff to come back to me. I want something better to come to me, something that is worth my energy and worth my time, something that is going to give me energy back, okay? So with the work thing, don't beg your boss to hire you back. No. Leave it. It's behind you for a reason. If it wasn't meant to be, it wouldn't have happened. And with relationships, same thing. Don't try to go back into a situation that does not serve you. Don't try to get your landlord to let you stay longer. Like, it might seem like a struggle up front, but you have to trust, you have to have faith, you have to know that, hey, I'm in control of my energy, and this clearly left my life for a reason, so why would I want to bring it back into my life, Okay, so for the middle of the month, we have the Queen of Wands. Okay, so look, we have the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands. This is all about harmony. This is all about having that balance of masculine and feminine energy. The masculine energy with the King of Wands here represents having control of your mental state, having control of where your mind goes. And with the Queen of Wands, this represents having control of your emotions. This is about passion. The Queen of Wands is someone who works hard, who puts her energy into the things that she wants. If you look, she's wearing a gold dress, and she has gold pendants on her neck. This is someone who works hard for what she wants and doesn't give her power away. She doesn't let someone else control the light of her fire, okay? So especially with these two next to each other and this harmony card, you guys need to, in the middle of the month, you're going to find that balance, okay? And we have the Union card here, which is all about balance again. So this is all about that masculine and feminine. And when I say masculine and feminine, I don't mean a male and female, okay? A female can have majority masculine energy and a male can have majority feminine energy. Masculine energy goes so far beyond our physical, okay, guys? I just wanted to put that out there. This is about balance of that intellect and that emotion and finding that perfect sequence where one does not control the other and cause destruction. Okay, and then for the end of month, we have the Hermit. This is about wisdom. This is about, manifesting the things that you want through inner wisdom, through going within and following your heart and realizing, hey, I'm not vibing with my situation. This isn't the frequency that I want to live at. You need to look within, establish, this is what I want, this is what I know I deserve, and using that as the source of motivation to continue on this path and not let the temptation get to you, especially with this temptation card and the Devil right here. When in the end of March, when these issues start coming up and this temptation comes up, go back within, remind yourself why you were on this path, remind yourself why these things left your life and why you want this balance, okay? Because heads up, that's coming for you, okay? So don't fall back into it. Do not. Okay, let's see what else we have. Okay, so we have King of Wands. Guys, let me tell you, okay, yeah, so this is going to be, this month is, you guys are really embracing this Pisces energy. Maybe some of you are Pisces. Maybe that's why this is so intense for you guys, because you're like, hey, this is my life anyway, and now, I got double that energy. But with the King of Wands, again, being assertive, having control over your own power. The King of Cups here, being in charge of your emotions. Group number 2, someone stole your power, someone stole your flame, someone really took away your drive and your realization that you deserve so much more, okay? I don't know if this came from the job, from a relationship, but you guys need to realize that you are the one who's in control of it. No one else. Don't let a job or a landlord or a partner of yours tell you what you deserve, okay? This is all about intellect and that emotional coming into harmony together, and realizing that you really are the creator of your own reality. What you believe is true and what you believe you deserve is going to be what you attract to you and what you have. King of Pentacles. For real, group number 2. Okay, so not only do we have authority over your mental, we have authority over your emotional, and we have authority over your physical. So you guys, I feel like this, like I said before, this downfall, this destruction is going to be in multiple aspects of your life. Like I said, you're probably going to look around the first week of March and be like, why is everything falling apart around me? That's because you are not aligned right now. You are not aligned with your destiny or with your purpose. And all of these things are falling apart because those are all aspects that need to get rebuilt, group number 2. You need to get that control of your emotional state, of your mental, or of your physical, and of your mental, and you need to start living your life again. I feel like the world, your possibilities are over here, and then you're in this little tiny bubble of like, this is what I have, pop that bubble, break out of it, because you have so much more control than you guys even see right now. This is a lack of perception, which was also a theme in the last group. So maybe you guys want to go watch the last group as well too. But no, this is all about owning your light again, owning your power. So I don't know who stole it, group number 2, but don't ever let this happen again. Don't let that temptation make you fall back into patterns. And then we have the Princess of Pentacles, uniting with your divine self again, uniting with the part of your earthly. I feel that for some of you, this is almost about your physical appearance. I feel that some of you are not happy with your physical appearance. Okay, things can change. Don't let that dull your light down, because let me tell you, when you start treating yourself right emotionally and you start feeling happy, that is going to change your physical. Okay, I feel that some of you might struggle with acne. Okay, once you start living in through your heart and in alignment, it's going to change the chemicals in your body. Okay, you're not going to be stressed out, which causes extra breakouts. I feel that some of you may struggle with more deeper things, like I feel like some of you might struggle with like certain things that you eat really affect your body. Okay, and I am saying this through experience. Of course, I'm not saying, physical ailments are always spiritual. No, obviously I'm not saying that. If there's something wrong with your physical body that goes beyond appearance and there's something wrong internally, obviously go to the doctor and get that checked out. But for the few of you that nothing is wrong physically, like let's say you go to the doctors and they're like, nothing's wrong, but you're sitting there and you're like, okay, but I know for a fact I'm feeling this way, so something has to cause it. I feel you, because I went through that. I was so radically unbalanced 1.5 to 2 years ago of my life that every other day I had a physical illness. I had something that was serious between my kidneys, my gallbladder, digestive issues, and I would go to the doctors and they're like, no, you're fine. And I would literally walk out of the offices screaming because I thought they were just so stupid and failing at their job, because I knew so strongly that something was not right physically. Come to find out, once I started balancing myself and realizing what parts of my life mentally I was giving my energy away to and getting consumed in the negative, I started to see how my energy was manifesting into physical ailments. So this has a lot to do with the chakras. So I feel that for some of you, if you have stomach issues, look at your solar plexus. Okay, that's because you are not living up to your soul's divine purpose, and it's causing issues in your stomach area. Okay, that's a real thing. Like I said, I'm not saying don't go to the doctors. I'm saying for the people who have tried over and over again to find remedies and it's not working, now is the time to go within and look at the spiritual reasons behind it, because I promise you there is 110% correlation to your mental and emotional state and how it manifests in your physical. I promise you. Like, for another example, because I feel like some of you just really need one more example. For example, for the women out here, you're going to probably know what this is. For the men, probably not. But I used to struggle with PCOS, which is cysts on my ovaries, and I didn't know how to fix it, and that was linked to my sacral chakra. And when I started balancing that out and acting more aligned with my sacral chakra, I stopped getting the symptoms of it, and I haven't struggled with it in a year. Like, that's so significant, you know what I'm saying? Like, really, guys, look into your chakras, look into like, I want you guys to see the correlation between how you're living so unaligned now is correlating to the physical things that are not right, okay? That just really needed to come out. I feel like for some of you that really needed to come out. Okay, so let's get into these cards, the moon cards. So we have balance, spirituality, and practicality. Full moon in Pisces. Yep, we are in Pisces, for sure. So with this balance, spirituality, and practicality, I feel like this is representing for you guys balancing the masculine and feminine. And why I say that is because when I think of spirituality, I think of feminine energy, and when I think of practicality, I think of masculine energy, because masculine is all about, you know, the analytical side of things, the planning of things, the being resourceful. And the spiritual, I think of feminine because it's more like follow your intuition and follow your heart and feel things and embrace things emotionally. And with this full moon in Pisces, this is saying that you guys need to find a balance in those two aspects, okay? So don't always go with just your mental and the logical thing, because if you're ignoring your heart, no matter how much you plan, your heart's not going to feel happy, okay? Start following your heart and then bringing your analytical side into it so that you can then plan accordingly to what your heart desires, okay? Okay. So next we have luck is on your side, new moon in Sagittarius. So that fiery energy again coming through for that's almost representing to me like getting a move on it. You know what I'm saying? Like, luck is on your side, saying that Spirit is telling you that you are being supported and backed up during this change, because this destruction here, it's gonna be fiery, let me tell you. It's gonna bring that energy of Sagittarius through. But Spirit really wants you to know that you are being supported because you have the potential to, not just potential, you have the full reality of being able to live more balanced and aligned. And you just have to, I think I said before, you have to have faith. You have to trust in yourself to do that. Okay, and next we have be bold and make the first move, cardinal moon. Okay, so with this make the first move, I feel that this is going back to what I was saying before, as when this destruction comes and these things start falling down around you, make the move to step out of it. Okay, so now let's get into the work area of March. Okay, so we have you're on the right path. Keep doing what you're doing because it's working. Okay, so I feel like this is, so with this destruction card and the tower card here, like everything that's going to be coming down in the beginning of March, I feel like that's like you manifested that, because deep down you weren't living in your frequency, you weren't living in energy that you wanted. So subconsciously your heart's like giving out those frequencies of what you actually want, that therefore like rolled into the effect of things getting torn apart so that you have the room to rebuild. So I feel like this, you're doing what, keep doing what you're doing because it's working. I feel like that's really just telling you, like, keep following your heart. Don't let this temptation that's going to come through at the end of the month change your perspective, because you guys are going to be on a really good like path. You're going to be really following your heart and finding that balance again, because there's so many cards here representing finding your balance between masculine and feminine. So I feel like that's just like reassuring you not to think, oh, maybe I can give this person another chance, or maybe I can take this job back. No, it left your life for a reason. Leave it out of there. Like, keep doing what you're doing because it's working. Next, we have author. You have a book inside of you that wishes to be expressed. Make the time to write it. Okay, didn't we have a card over here with another book? Okay, no. But I feel that this is going with like the hermit right here, that you have so many desires that want to be brought into the light that you haven't shined a light on them at all because you've been in this bubble of things that don't serve you, things that aren't supporting your highest need. And with this book that is needing to be written, like, this is your soul finally coming out and saying, okay, this is what I want and this is how I want to live my life, you know, things like that. Like, you have a story inside of you that you've been waiting to live out, that you are now getting the opportunity to do that, especially with this Ace of Pentacles. Like, this is a brand new start. Like, you are starting literally from the ground up to rebuild your energy. And then last card, we have you're embarking upon a career that brings you the joy and abundance you deserve and desire. Okay, group number 2. So for the people who this is resonating with about your job that we've been talking about, this is just a sign not to, like I said before, not to beg your boss to bring you back on or to hire you again, because you are being aligned with a job that is going to bring you financial stability and more time with your family. Like I said before, this is just confirmation from spirit that there is something better that serves you more that's coming towards you. You might not be able to see it yet, but you need to have that faith and trust that it is coming, and you need to have room for that in order for it to come into your life, into fruition. So let's go to these cards and let's see. Whoa, my bad. Okay, first off, this just flipped. This was the only card that was flipped like right side up, and this is the sacral chakra. So I was just saying this before that I feel like some of you are struggling with physical issues, and this, look into your sacral chakra, okay? Do your research about the chakras. If you are having issues with, you know, reproductive things, or like for the ladies, if you're having trouble with your ovaries, like, look at the energy that is behind it, okay? It's not always something physical that's causing it. Like, I'm not saying don't go to the doctor. Like I said before, I already did that whole speech. But what I'm saying is that look at the reasons from an energetic and spiritual side, okay? Don't, once again, balancing that masculine and feminine side. Look at things from a more emotional, like, energy side than the masculine analytical side of things. Let's see what else is coming for group number 2 in March 2020. Group number 2, March 2020. Okay, so we have transformation. You guys are going through a change. You guys are getting rid of the old to make room for the new. This is spirit just confirming that you have a big transformation coming towards you, and you need to have that room in your life to allow that to come in. And this card equals up to 4, which is all about structure and planning and having, you know, the steps right before the foundation. And that's what we've been talking about this whole group. You know, you need to structure your life back to the way that you actually want to have it. And then here we have spiritual union again. So this is the second card that is representing the spiritual union coming into your life, group number 2. And like I said, this doesn't have to be romantic. For some of you, this is going to be a work partnership, someone who is vibing on your frequency to bring in the results that both of you equally want. So for some of you, this is going to be a work partner coming in. For some of you, this is going to be an unexpected love union. For some of you, this is going to be friendship, but you guys are having some sort of spiritual union that is going to help bring you balance and is going to help keep you on this level that you know that you need to be on. Okay, and we'll pull a few more cards for group number 2, the month of March. Woo! Okay, so we have rest and rejuvenate. Yeah, after this whole downfall of things that are going to be, you know, making their way out of your life, you guys need to give yourself that time to rest and go within. If you see this card, he's in the middle of the forest. This is representing him being within himself, away from distractions, away from the outside world that is going to influence what he wants. Because one of the biggest messages for you guys, group number 2, is that you need to start living off of the energy that you want, not living through someone else's energy. So the only way you're going to do that is by going within and taking note of what you want, because that's the only way that you're going to be able to work towards it, is if you identify what you really want, so that you can start manifesting the things to bring that to you. And one more card, we have heartache and loss. So I feel like this is just kind of the energy that's reflecting that it's going to be a little bit of a struggle to let go of this life, you know, because no matter how much we can see the promising future that's coming in front of us, it's still going to be hard to accept the loss of a certain life, even if we know it doesn't resonate with us anymore, even if we know this life is not serving us anymore. It's still, you know, we still have those emotions of this is a loss, you know? So don't ignore those feelings. Let yourself feel it. Just don't let those tempt you to going back into the situation, like we see with this Devil card. So it might not hit you that you miss, you know, this old job or this old partner until the end of the month, because the end of the month is when we have this temptation and this Devil card here. So just allow yourself to feel it, but don't allow yourself to embody those feelings again, because it's going to pull you back into the wrong direction again, because we have the card stay on your path. Like, you're doing what is meant to do, you're doing what's right. Okay, so let's pull a few affirmation cards for the month of March. Okay, so we have, I am a unique manifestation of the goddess. So embracing this feminine emotional energy, like I said, we're going into Pisces too. So this is about bringing in those emotions that you let get controlled by someone else, okay? Embrace those emotions and let them lead your life, you know, follow your heart. Next, we have, I am one with nature. So I feel like that is going out to some of you to just reconnect back in nature. Go outside, you know, stand barefoot in the dirt and just let your frequency align with Earth's again, because that's going to help with grounding you, because we have the Ace of Pentacles here as well. And then last we have, I am open to divine guidance. I am open to divine guidance. So yeah, just, I feel like this is kind of just affirming to you guys that take these messages that Spirit is bringing to you and really apply them into your life, because you don't want to be stuck in this cycle of things burning down and crashing down because you're not in the right frequency that you should be in, you know? So that's all I have for you, group number 2. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Leave comments down below, and my Instagram will be in the description, so you can follow me on there and you can message me if you have any questions. So until next time, bye. For those of you who picked group number 3, Rose Quartz, welcome. Let's get into your reading. So we are looking into the energy of what's coming to you in March. So we're going to start with the beginning of March. So we have 10 of Wands, we have Page of Pentacles, and we have 4 of Wands. Okay, so group number 3, I feel in the beginning of March, you guys are going to, so we have two wands here, and that represents, you know, like our intuition and taking action in our life. And with the 10 of Wands here, I feel like you guys are going to be starting the month off feeling a little bit overwhelmed. This has been a theme for the past 2 readings too. I feel like it's just that Pisces energy of being in our emotions, that everyone's kind of starting off March feeling a little out of place and like a little scattered. So I feel like you're going to start off feeling a little overwhelmed. For some of you, I feel like this is work related. That you could be taking on a lot at work recently, or a lot more in your home life, and it's not enough to break you down, but you're definitely starting to feel the weight of it affecting you. And then with this Knight of Pentacles here, Pentacles represents earth element and being grounded, and with the Knight here, you know, he's carrying his pentacle and he's on the horse, and he's not really moving. This is representing kind of stagnant energy that is not on its way anywhere, but has the potential to get someplace, you know? And I feel that that's where you guys are now. Your energy is being diverted to so many different areas right now, or just a lot of energy into one area, that you started to become stagnant in other aspects of your life that you had momentum in. And then with the Four of Wands here, this represents, the Four of Wands represents like stability and your relationship. So maybe, like I said, this has to do with your home life. But I feel that in the beginning of March, you guys are going to feel kind of the pressure, and you're going to start realizing that it's probably been a while since you put your energy into your hobbies, or your energy into yourself, or your energy into your marriage. I feel like some of you, or into a relationship, that you haven't been putting your energy into a relationship the way that you would like to, or the way that you have been doing. And that might be coming to your realization in the beginning of March. So let's see what is coming for the middle of March. Okay, we have the King of Cups. Okay, we have the Empress. And we have Strength. Okay, so group number 3. First off, with the King of Cups here, Cups is our emotions, and it represents, you know, our love and our creativity. And I feel that with the King here, this represents someone who is in control of their emotions, in power, someone who is very loving and nurturing and in balance with themselves. So I'm really picking up that this has to do with your relationship. Because especially with the King of Cups here, that represents kind of that loving fatherly figure. We also have the Empress, which is, you know, feminine energy, intuition, being very connected with yourself and with your emotions, and letting, in a good way, letting your emotions lead you, which has brought you to abundance. And I feel that in the middle of the month, you guys are going to be finding, okay, so this is positive. I feel like you guys are going to be stepping out of this heaviness that you were feeling in the beginning of the month. So I feel like Spirit is really saying, like, yes, you might be feeling like you don't have time to be with your family or be with your partner as much, and you might have realized that it's been a while since you guys went out on a date. But we just have a ton of cards here representing, you know, marriage and a relationship and emotions. So I feel that in the middle of March, group number 3, you guys are going to be you're going to be falling back into that energy that you have been straying away from, that energy that became stagnant. And then with the Strength here, I feel like this is really Spirit just saying, like, it's going to be hard in the beginning, but you just need to continue pushing through, because like I said before, this energy isn't going to break you. It's just going to make things a little bit harder to do. Excuse me. But that doesn't mean that you can't get through it, okay? He's bent over here carrying the wands, but he's not on the floor. He's not broken. Don't let this energy make you feel like, oh, things are never going to be the same again, because they're actually going to turn around fairly quickly. By the middle of March, I see you guys embracing that feminine and masculine energy again, and having like that spark come back to you guys. And this, you know, there's different messages for different people. Not all of you, this is going to be about a relationship, but I really strongly feel that for most of you who picked this pile, this is about your relationship. Or what else, another message is coming through is that for you guys who are single, that you might have been putting so much energy into work and school or something else in your life that you haven't been able to date, and you haven't been able to go out and enjoy yourself and look for that partner that you feel that you want. And I feel that that energy is going to turn around. And not only is it going to turn around, I feel that by the middle of March, once you kind of have this weight lifted off and you go back into the energy of, okay, I'm putting my energy towards, you know, going out and looking nice at things that I want, I feel that you are going to run into someone who vibes with you, who really is going to come into your life and understand that things are busy, but they still want to be there with you. And with this Strength, I feel like this is representing for you guys who this specific message is resonating with, that it might be hard for you to embrace this new union that's coming in, because you know that, you know, you started the month off stressed and feeling a lot of weight on your shoulders, but have the strength, you know, to say, like, even though things are busy right now, I recognize, you know, this connection that is here, and I want to continue with this, okay? Don't let the struggles in the beginning of the month stop you from embracing what you know you want just because things are a little bit hard. Because like I said before, this isn't energy that's going to break you down. It's just going to make things a little bit slower, but that doesn't mean that you have to completely stop putting your energy towards that. Because I do feel that there's going to be, like I said, either that spark coming back in your marriage or relationship, or for others of you, you're going to be coming across someone who, you know, clicks with you, who vibes with you. Keep them around, because that can actually help you have strength to deal with these struggles that you're dealing with. So let's look at the end of the month. Okay, we have the Ace of Cups, we have balance, and we have, okay. So for the end of the month, I feel like this is really representing here group number 3. Like, you're going to be finding that fulfillment in your emotional, in the emotional aspect of your life that has been being okay, so with the cups here, I feel that emotionally you're going to be filled back up with the energy that was being put out in the beginning of the month. So I feel like this is almost like a full circle coming back around by the end of March, that everything is gonna, which is nice to hear. You know, the last 2 groups had a little bit of a struggle, but this is good for you guys, group number 3, because this struggle isn't going to be something that tears you down. It's going to come back to you, but you just have the strength to keep pushing through and keep like persevering so that it does come back to you. Because if you fall into the stagnant energy, you're not going to attract that energy that you want back to you. You're going to just stay stagnant. Yeah, and I feel like that's definitely going to come back, because with this balance here as well, like, you are bringing harmony back into multiple areas of your life. And maybe for some of you, this means cutting down hours at work, okay? That just came to my mind. Or maybe even looking for a different job, because right now, you know, with this card again, it's not something that's terrible, but you feel the weight of it, and it's something that you just don't want, you know? Like, you would rather put your energy someplace else, and that's what I'm feeling. And when with this card here, I feel that like you are getting your authority back, and you're kind of putting your foot down and saying, like, this is what's important to me. Like, no matter what anyone else says, like, this is the energy that I want to focus on in my life, whether this be love, which I feel like it is for most of you, or even just self-love or creative hobby. And you're going to put your foot down and say, hey, like, no, I don't want to put my energy towards this right now. I want to put my energy towards someplace else. And because you're going to do that, that's going to bring balance back into your life, because you are following your heart. So let's see what else is coming for the beginning of the month again. Okay, so we have the Tower card. So I just said that I feel like this isn't something that is really going to tear you guys down, but I feel that if you allow this stagnant energy to stay, it is going to tear things apart. It is going to ruin all the progress that you have the potential to make throughout March, because the Tower card represents just complete destruction, but it's not coming through as something that is happening. It's almost coming through as one possibility that is going to happen, because I see this here as things aren't terrible right now, but if you allow that stagnant energy to take your strength away and just say, oh, forget it, why would I even try to put my energy towards this anymore, you know, because it's just, I'm getting tired. If you allow that energy to take control, it is going to destroy things in your life. It is going to make things fall apart that you don't want to fall apart. You know, if you feel that you're not putting enough energy into your relationship, make the decision whether it's taking that energy away from someplace else so you can put it into your relationship. Because if you don't, I do see that that's going to just cause more and more problems, okay? And you don't want that to happen. So we have the Two of Pentacles for the middle of the month. So the Two of Pentacles, again, is about balance in your material world. The Pentacles represents Earth, and this is about bringing that energetic balance back into your physical plane. And if you look at the card, there's like a boat in the back, and the man is standing on land. I feel like this right here is representing that Pisces energy of you can either go into the water, into the boat, and sail someplace, you know, you don't know, which, okay, I feel like this is leading to this destruction card, or you can stay on land and just find that perfect balance between these two pentacles and ground yourself again. And that's what I feel that and this lines up, you know, with the middle of the month too, bringing back that balance that we have with the King and the Empress right here, and the strength. You need to make the conscious decision to stay on track, to stay grounded, and to keep balancing those energies, or get consumed in the stagnant energy and let everything fall apart, you know? So for the end of the month, we have the Ace of Swords. Okay, so the Ace of Swords is all about, you know, conquering your mental battles, conquering your like the issues that, not issues, but the conflicts that you feel in your mind, which is representing, you know, whether you allow the stagnant energy to embrace you, or if you make the choices needed to redirect your energy. This is showing that you have the potential to do that. So don't get stuck in the mindset of, like I said before, oh, why should I even try, because like I'm just too tired. Spirit is saying, like, you have the ability to have something new come to you, to have, like, once you have control of your mental and you don't let the destruction get in the way of it, you now bring in new opportunities to your life. You know, you bring in that energy of being able to choose where you divert that energy, which in this case, you're going to divert it back into the things that are there to make you happy, and not the things that are taking away your happiness. And then I pulled one extra card for this, and this is the Ace of Wands. Okay, so this is about new beginnings, like I said. So with the sword here, we have this inner strength and being in control of your mind and not letting your mind escape you. And then with the Ace of Wands, this is all about being in control of the actions that come from the thoughts, you know? So literally the Ace of Swords first is having control of your thoughts. And then once you focus on once you find the focus of what you want to put your energy towards, now this Ace of Wands is about putting it into action and bringing in new beginnings and new starts and new opportunities for you to put your energy where they want to go. And yeah, I really just keep going back. Like, I really feel like this is about your relationship. I feel like a lot of you are not putting the energy into the relationship. Whether this is a new relationship that you want to keep going. I feel for some of you, if this is a new relationship and you don't put energy into it, that person's not going to want to stay. You know, why would they want to keep putting their energy into someone who doesn't reciprocate that energy? And then for others of you who, you know, this is about the single people, you're not going to find someone if you don't put energy into going out and meeting people or making a profile or whatever way you have the chance to meet people. It's not going to happen unless you put it into action. Okay, so next we have the Six of Wands, Seven of Swords, the Star, and Four of Cups. Okay, so first off, I'm just going to start with the Star here. The Star is Aquarius energy, and I feel like Aquarius energy is all about doing things and making, you know, it's very like quick, like on to the next thing, making moves. And I feel like this is going right towards this decision right here. Like, you need to decide quickly in the beginning of March if you're going to continue with this heavy feeling and these struggles and fall into, you know, self-destruction, or are you going to make the quick decision to follow your heart that is going to lead to abundance and fulfillment? That's what's coming through right away for you guys. And then with the Six of Wands here, this represents success and reaching your goals and completion. And this, I feel like, is really coming through that if you just direct your energy towards the things that you want, it's going to be successful. But if you're in a situation where you feel like you always have to like carry the weight of other people's work, or carry the weight of things that are just taking away your energy from other aspects, it's not going to be successful. But Spirit is really telling you that if you just make that decision and make the choice to redirect your energy, you are going to be successful. I feel like this is kind of just like a little confirmation card. And then with the 7 of Swords here, this is all about the unexpected. I feel like this is coming through for the ones that I said. You are going to come across someone who matches your frequency. You're going to come across someone who vibes with you, and it's going to be unexpected, but it's not going to come to you unless you make the moves and the decisions to put yourself out there and put your energy into that. So for those of you, this is coming through like, yes, do that. Put energy into going out and attracting that, whether it's love or friendship or relationship that you want, because it's going to come to you and it's going to come unexpectedly. But you're never going to see it unless you're in that, unless you're vibing with that same frequency, you know? And then with the 4 of Cups here, this is about, you know, the 4 of Cups, it represents our emotions. And this is about kind of being stagnant and not being fulfilled the way that you want to. And I feel like this is kind of just showing a story. Like this side of this unexpected change and this unexpected love that's coming in with success is one option, and then the other option is this destruction and unfulfillment. And I think I even said in the beginning that you guys kind of have 2 paths to go down, like either deciding that you're going to let this energy stay stagnant, that's going to lead to destruction, or if you're going to, that's going to lead to not only destruction but just a feeling of not being fulfilled and not being happy. Or are you going to make the decision to redirect your energy and have that success come in and have this person who vibes with you and makes you feel good come into your life? You know, like you are only going to attract the energy that you put out. So if you're putting out all this energy of, you know, oh, I'm busy, no one's going to come to you. Nothing's going to come to you because you're just busy all the time. You need to open up so that you can create that opportunity for new successful things to come in. So I have some work cards here. Let's see, these are life purpose cards. So let's see what comes through for this. So we have crystals. Your connection to crystals and gemstones is a channel for healing energy. Okay, so going back to this struggle, something that can help you guys during this the beginning of March is having some crystals on you. You know, get some amethyst, some protection crystals, or even get aquamarine, because that's good for facing your fears. So if some of you are scared of making decisions or scared of jumping into kind of the unknown, for those of you who this is about, you know, leaving a job or changing jobs, if that worries you, get some aquamarine, because that's going to help you boost your confidence and take away that fear. That's all about like embracing your own power and not letting fears overcome you. Okay, next we have let go. Walk away from this situation in order to resolve it. Yeah, so I just keep going back to this card, like walk away from what's taking all your energy, because nothing else is going to get fixed unless you have the energy to put towards it. And then next we have artist. Engaging in artistic activities is beneficial for your career and every other area of your life. Okay, so with this artist, this doesn't have to be actual painting. Art is literally any form of creativity at all. So any outlet that you can be creative in and just let your soul just play, pretty much, I feel like is really essential to our happiness and our balance, because we are creative human beings. Like we are here to just create and to build and to make. Like that's it. Everything we have around us is through someone putting their creative thought into it. And that really helps balance out your own energy, because when you are acting, when you're like, let's say for some of you this is painting or this is yoga or this is baking, when you have an outlet to just not worry and to just embrace in the fun side of yourself, that's going to overflow into other aspects of your life. You're not going to have pent up energy, you know, you're going to be more aligned with yourself. Your sacral chakra is going to be opened more, which allows creativity to come into other aspects of your life. And maybe that could even help you find a new job. You know, maybe there's a job that fits the right hours that you're looking for, but you just don't see it yet because you're not putting energy towards looking. So let's see, we have moon cards here. Let's see what else is coming through. So this energy is gaining momentum, waxing moon. So the waxing moon is leading up to a full moon, and with this energy gaining momentum, I feel that this is you know, like we have the Knight of Pentacles here, which I said before is kind of like he's stagnant, but he has the potential to move. He has the potential to be on his way, but he's almost like choosing to just sit there. With this energy that's gaining momentum, I feel like you guys kind of need to hop on to that energy and kind of take the energy of the star, of the Aquarian energy, and like make decisions and move on to like the next thing, and just really embrace this change and this shift that is coming. Because like I said, you guys have two paths. You can either stay and let your energy get consumed, which is going to lead to destruction, or you can hop on this, you know, and this change of energy and this momentum going forwards, and you can start attracting and bringing into your life what you're looking for. Okay, next we have don't let people get in your way. Full moon in Leo. Okay, so Leo is fiery energy, and I feel like that's going back to don't let someone else decide what's best for you. You know, if you feel that you need to cut back hours, or you need to, you know, I don't know why that's like almost the only thing that's coming through, is that you guys are putting too much energy into work. But even if it's something else, like you guys are going to obviously be able to pinpoint things better in your life that this resonates with. But with the don't let pride get in your way, I feel like that's like, some of you might feel like, well, I don't want to cut back hours because that's not who I am, or I don't want to quit because I don't want people to think that, you know, I'm lazy or I don't care about my job. Like, don't let that side of you get in the way. Like, shift your perspective and look at it like, no, I have pride in myself because I'm making the initiative to go towards what my heart wants. I'm making the decision to put my energy where I want it to be. Okay, that you should be putting your pridefulness towards that and not towards the wrong aspects. Okay, because at the end of the day, the only person who stays with you forever is yourself. So if you don't care about that job, then you're not going to feel the same sense of pride from it if you were to put your energy into something that you actually care about. You know, like that's going to actually bring you real type of pride, not just staying at a job just because you don't want to, you know, look like someone that you're not. Like, who cares what other people think? And then with the believe in the impossible, blue moon, I feel like this is kind of representing that some of you might feel like you don't have an option, or you feel like you can't change your course right now for whatever reason that may be. But like, that's not true. You have to see that nothing is set in stone. You have the complete ability to change your reality and shift your life and your frequency, but it's going to start with believing you can do that. If you go into a situation thinking like, oh no, I can't do that, or that's, you know, that's impossible, it's not going to happen, because you're not even putting out that energy of possibility. You need to think, no, what I want is completely in the realm of being, you know, created, or else it wouldn't be a desire of yours. So let's look into these cards and see what else is, you know, what else is coming to you guys in March. So we have patience and planning. Patience and planning. I feel like this is representing, you know, start planning to change course. Start planning to leave this old path behind you, because if you look at this card, there's two like pillars right here, and that's the beginning of, you know, a building. Like, that's almost the starting a foundation. And 7 also represents like spirituality and wisdom and being in tune with yourself. And I feel like for you guys, following your heart and following your intuition is going to be what starts building up the stability emotionally in your life, because what you're in right now isn't contributing to anything in your life. It's not doing anything useful for you. But if you start following your heart, that's actually going to start making progress internally for you. Okay, let's see what else is coming for the month of March. Okay, so we have moving on and emotional withdrawal. So moving on, you know, that's pretty clear right there. Like, you're ready to divert your energy and go onto a new path. You guys are ready to leave whatever keeps weighing you down, and leave now before it's so heavy that it causes chaos, you know, and it causes destruction. Like, you're in a position where it's not that bad right now, so don't dig yourself deeper, you know. Move on while you're still able to walk, instead of being, you know, completely overcome by the heaviness. Yeah, because and this goes with the planning as well, because I feel like nothing is going to change until you start thinking that things can change. You know, you don't want to just go in there and just make a decision. Like, you want to think about it, because you want to make the right decision that is following your heart. You want to make the right decision based off of what energy you want, and not the energy that you're in right now, because that energy that you're in right now isn't matching like with your true frequency. And then we have emotional withdrawal. So this is just about going within, like I just said, and going within and seeing like where you actually want to be. Where do you want to put your energy? For most of you, this is going to be into a relationship. So if you want to put your energy into a relationship, now you have to think about how. You know, now that you have this time and this energy, how are you going to change things and make things better? And how are you going to change your situation? That's going to take patience, and that's going to take looking within to find those answers. I'll pull one more card. Ooh, okay, and we have emotional loss. You know, this card came out for all three readings, and it came out as almost one of the last cards, and I've consistently, this has just been representing that it's okay to miss the old things that you're letting go of, but that doesn't mean you have to stay with them. Just because you miss something or you don't want something to necessarily end doesn't mean that it's meant to stay, if that makes sense. Like, allow yourself the right amount of time to grieve it, but don't let your emotions suck you back into it and make you completely embody that whatever you were trying to get away from. Because just because you miss it doesn't mean it's meant for you. It's natural for us to miss an energy that we are so used to having, whether that's work or a relationship or a friendship. No matter how toxic or bad or just unfit, even if it's not toxic, even just not, you know, compatible, that doesn't mean that you're going to miss that. That's natural, but that doesn't mean you have to try to make it fit into your life. Just give yourself the time to release and let go and accept. So that's all I have for you, group number 3. I hope you enjoyed the reading. Leave comments down below, and my Instagram will be in the description, so you can go follow me on there and message me if you have any questions. But that's all I have for you guys. So until next time, bye.